But anyway, what's up, people? Welcome back to the channel versus 2020. It's the channel where we compare things, man. Pretty much anything I feel like comparing or something that I have knowledge on to compare. Like I always say, y'all more than welcome to drop comments in the comment section and tell me what y'all want me to compare. And if I know about it, I'll compare it, or I can even research to compare it. You know, just give you guys something to watch and something to do during these times whenever we chilling or whatever we got going on. But anyway, today's topic is going to be studio monitor speakers versus studio monitor speakers. So today we got the M Audios, I'm about to say inbox, and the Yamaha Hs5s. Now, some of the differences that I noticed, at one point in time they differed in prices, but when I got them, I ended up getting the Yamaha Hs5s around the sale. So I got them for like $150 a piece, and I got these around the same thing, $150 a piece. I need to check and see what today's retail price on them are. But right now is a good time, this holiday time. So if you guys need something, you know, that's a little different from this one, hey man, go catch them while they on sale like that. Cause you know, these are, you know, some really great speakers to have. I notice a lot of big time studio producers has this speaker right here. But anyway, I'll talk about them audios first. These were my first studio monitor speakers ever. I used to have like little cheap, little bitty, you know, Walmart speakers when I was doing music, you know, recording, making beats, stuff like that. But I ended up getting these. But what I noticed with these, and I didn't even realize it until I got these, the clarity in these and the Yamaha Hs5s are a lot clearer than the M Audios. These seem to be a lot more bass simulated than what the Yamaha Hs5s are. Don't get me wrong, the Yamahas bang, but I'm not really sure what this part is up here, but up here it has a tweeter, so it gives out a lot more clarity as far as like when you're mixing vocals, you know, stuff like that. You can really hear the crispness of the vocal, you know, especially like some R&B or something. You can really hear every note, every breath. You know, I know they got certain plugins that you know, bring that up for you too, but just as a whole, these Yamaha things, they're beast. Like I said, they're pretty good. I'll show you guys later on in the video some of the differences as far as the back knobs got, but just looking at them from here, they both have different volume levels to where you can turn them up as loud as you want to speak. Because see, you can have your interface turned up to a certain level, but you can also, like, you can max out your interface and turn your speakers down on the back end and, you know, play with it like that. But what I would recommend is just kind of adjust your speaker probably like halfway and then just use your interface to make up for the rest of the sound. You know, they both have inputs for, you know, left and right speakers, of course. So, you know, both sides, you know, left input, right input, you know, like that. So let's just look. This one says BX5 carbon black. I'm guessing they mean the styling of it, because nowadays the speaker right here is, I seen one that's red, and they may have some other colors, but I noticed they're red because one of mine ended up going out after I had it for a long time, probably about 3 years ago. So I wouldn't say either one is more defective than the other one. I wouldn't say nothing like that. But yeah, I guess that's what that means. There's a couple things on here. I'm not even sure what it means all the way. I just left them the way they, where I found them. Well, I keep this one on -4B, and you know, it gives out a good sound. They have flat on the back. You can adjust the acoustic space to flat, -2B, -4B, and you know, that's just by ear. Whatever you're looking for, you know, you choose it like that. They have the power cord switch that actually gives the speaker power. I want to say, I haven't used these like that in a while. I think it has a little blue light up here that shines. Why the light indicates to let you know that the speaker's on. Down here is like a little circle. It's like a LED white. Some other things I can read on the back of it, just to let you guys know. Yeah, that's pretty much the basics. The rest of it is just the mechanicals as far as the screws and stuff like that. Like, this video is not even going to be that long because it's not too much to compare. Or at least I'm going to try not to make it too long. I'm going to give you some shots of the speakers individually. I'm going to plug them back both up to each studio station that I have, and I'll give you guys a comparison sound. That way you can kind of see. You'll notice it better in your own home space, but I'm going to see what I can do as far as, you know, with my camera to, you know, show y'all the difference. But that's what I noticed. It's just more of a bass simulated thing, sound. You know, you hear more bass than anything. Does not mean you can't get clarity out of these, because I mixed on these for about 3 years and I still got good clarity. It depends on your skill of mixing and the plugins that you have, if you ask me. But you don't know until you go and get something else. Like I think they're KRKs. Those are bass simulated as well. And this is not to diss any of these, because either one of them works. It's really personal preference. Some people may like the way they sound better than the Yamaha Hs5s, or it may be another speaker that I don't know about, but I'm just speaking on the material and equipment that I have. But these are my favorite. So we go down to the Yamaha Hs5. The only reason why I ended up getting the Yamaha Hs5 is because these ended up going out, or so I thought it went out. But for some reason, when I plugged it up over here, it's working. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But I couldn't get it to work. The speaker wasn't moving. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, so now we come to the Yamaha Hs5s. And like I said, this tweeter, it just is so much more treble, highs. You hear a lot of more highs better inside of this speaker right here. I'll give you guys same thing from the back, so they let you know the model and everything. So this one has, well, I think it might be the same. Nope, it just says minimum volume, maximum volume. This one actually says minimum volume 4 plus 4 dB, negative 10 dB. I don't really turn it past the plus 4 dB. They're pretty loud. Like in these cases, I've had to turn these up a little more than I've had to turn these up. I mean, but hey, look at the height, difference, right there. Maybe that has has some difference. But it does have room control on this one as far as this one has an acoustic space. This one has room control. And what it says is it says 0, negative 2B, negative 4B, and then it has high trim. Plus 2B, 0 in the middle, negative 2B in the bottom. Funny thing about that is I never even noticed these these controls until just now. So I need to test these out and see what they do. But if you just plug it up stationary out of the box, it's great. Just like I said, adjust the little volume knob and then tweak it from your interface and you're good to go. But this probably gonna bring out even more clarity. I'm not sure. I don't even know. Like I said, I'm not even sure what these two things do. But it does have the same thing. The power button. The on and off switch, same as this one, except this one's sideways and the other one's up and down, right? The Yamaha's up and down, and then it has the actual cord to plug in to give power to the speaker. But like I said, I noticed, in my production, while I'm making beats or my R&B, when I'm rapping or singing, I can hear more clarity. I noticed my mixing got better once I got these, and I would say between having a better speaker system and just better experience, improve. But I can go back to songs that I mixed a while back during these and compare them to and put them on these speakers, and I can hear the difference when it's here. It's just a lot clearer. It's just like the studio, not the studio. It's just like the speaker system in your vehicle. You can have a grade A mix, but if your speaker system ain't worth nothing, then you won't be able to grasp or listen or grab everything that a person did inside of the mix. But yeah, like I say, these are where it's at. Same way I was saying with the Mac and the PC thing. When start wherever you can start, but at some point I would say get you the Yamaha Hs5s. I like to stand mine up. Some people like to turn their speaker sideways and then they turn them in, just so they'll channel towards your ears. I turn them in, but I just keep it standing up, like the PlayStation. They do the same things. Some people stand the PlayStation, some people turn it sideways. But like I said, it's not really too much more to really say, but my biggest difference is the clarity. I haven't had these as long as these to compare to see which ones go out or anything long. I think I've had these probably for maybe a year and a half, and these a little longer than that. So I think, like I say, after about 2.5 to 3 years of having these, that's when the speaker ended up giving me actual trouble. But it's still a really good speaker system, and this one is too. Like I say, just as you go and your money growing, you're able to just buy you more expensive things, higher quality of things, and that's kind of how it go. The more you put money into something, the more expensive something costs, it should work a lot better. But like I said, I really do love this tweeter feature up top because I can really hear, like say my hi-hats and all that. I can hear that really good. It's just great, man. And to be honest, I like the way it looks. I like this little white speaker right here versus the black speaker. I even seen the one with the red speaker. It looks pretty cool, but I like the way this look. I like the white circular button down here that glows. I just like the presentation of the Yamaha Hs5, and that's more of a personal preference. That's not, you don't go out because it looks better or whatever. But I do like the way it looks. Like I said, I love the way it sounds. It doesn't come on no special way in comparison to this one. You literally just hit the switch, you know what I'm saying, and then the speaker's on. Neither one of them's plugged up or anything, but that's basically how that go. But if I really had to say which ones to go with, if you had a choice, I'd say get the Yamaha Hs5s because it's a lot clearer. Whether you're a beat maker or you're rapping and recording, whatever you're doing, anything that requires sound, whether you're editing videos and Final Cut and everything, you want to hear that full sound because you can use headphones and whatever. But I recommend, if you have the space and your neighbors don't mind, get you a bigger speaker, or just get you bigger studio monitor speakers, you know, when you can, to actually be able to get that clarity. Like the movies and all the music and all the things we hear sound so crisp because of the speaker systems. Like if I had the bigger version of the Yamahas, man, there's no telling how far my mix could really get, but I'm using what I can while I can, and it's doing me justice. You don't have to get the big ones. These do just as good, and like I say, these do as good. Also, I'm not here to diss neither manufacturing system. I'm just giving you my preference, but these are my favorite. Like it gives you that, man. It's so much clearer through this versus through here. You know, to me, it sounds like the bass is a little more harder through the M audios than through the Yamahas. But like I said, you can turn it up a little more on the back, and it'll give you more bass. But I personally feel like these are more for like clarity, and this is more for like beat. So this probably should be like a subwoofer or something, like have these two and have this as like a third speaker, just to kind of be giving you that extra knock. That's kind of how I feel based off how they sound. But yeah, if I had to say go anywhere, get the Yamaha Hs5s. Like I say, when I got them, I paid $150 a piece. $150. Got the set, and then same thing. I actually think I might have paid $100 a piece for these, because I caught them on sale. I try to catch stuff on sale, man. You know what I'm saying? Smartest way to shop. Unless you balling like that, do it. I mean, even if you balling like that, man, catch stuff on sale, man. Save yourself some money. But as a whole, that's the basis that I have to say. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys what they really look like up close and personal. But like I said, I say go with the Yamaha Hs5s, man. They sound a lot clearer, a lot better than what the M audios do. But like I say, it's no diss. It's, just the things I noticed. So anyway, stay tuned. Much more videos coming soon, as always. Let me know what you guys thought about this. And hey, if you know some things, or if you could tell me what these buttons on the back do, hey man, hit the comment section and let me know. But like, comment, and subscribe. We finally hit 100 on here. I appreciate everybody. I think we're at 107 subscribers or something like that. So let's keep growing, man. Let's get to 500,000. Let's just keep going, man. Y'all continue to support the channel. I'm gonna continue to dropping the dope content for you guys. Alright, so in this case, these are the M audios. I'm gonna give y'all a sample of what they sound like. So the track right here is by Youngbleed. It's called Availability. So here we go.
That boy Youngbleed, make him take it easy. Attention home entertainment. Corleone family business, you heard me? I'm used to all that corner store hustle to maintain the muscle, plus the game change the structure, that's real shit. Plus I know y'all feel this hoes up and up off your toes. The game can't change with the game exposed. A nigga, a real nigga, still a nigga, that feel a nigga, to kill a nigga for all life. It's alright, I'ma flip it all night, the moon out, the stars bright, get your hustle papers, that's the way it goes. Play this on the radio, Killer Corleone shit, don't play me though. This one for my mindset, the southside slum, pistol back fire, see that top me, and I leave home without that Glock stick. Yes, top of G's roll on the south side of the pole, ice cold, killer game, don't be playing with me. And what you singing took me, but not be that bullshit. Before I pack a 9 meal, Mac up with a full time, fucking with me. Now see, that's availability. Oh, come on, that's please.
Oh shit, party over.
That's please.
Oh
no,
that's what you have to say.
come on, that's please.
That's right.
That's
Easy to me.
Alright, y'all, so that was the M audios, you feel me? About to go ahead and swap over to the Yamaha Hs5s. Let me know what y'all think. Alright, so now these are the Yamaha Hs5s. If y'all wonder why it's looking dim on both sides, man, my LED light ended up breaking on me, so I got to use the lights in the room. But anyway, check it out.
You know my word be brutal and violent, mellow and silent at the same time. Y'all know it's game time. Shit plus the game mine, but I can't shine around haters, so I claim mine. 4 fingers down around haters, fakers. That's the way it is. They tell me that's the way you go. You're too hardcore. They won't play you on the radio. So what's up? I send this to you on behalf of my crew. I have my family too. What's up? We gon' run it. G's by the trees, by the G's, by the hundreds. We done done. So sick and make it bum it, make up for real. Like Bill Mo, Slim, me and Kill Mo, trim them limbs and ask him how we do it. Still, we pursue it without that bullshit and throw it for a clip into it. And it's cock back, so you know I got that. Boss killer boys and want they block back. Run for your pistol, but I'ma pop that. Take it from me. Now see, that's availability. Oh, come on, that's pleasing.
I could be wrong. So why I live in this neighborhood? Availability.
Whoa, no, y'all, come on, that's pleasing.
Because being on the spot and trouble immediately. Trouble's like a cancer. You gotta get it early. You don't get it early, it gets too big, then it kills you. That's why you gotta cut it out. Ish. Worry about yourself and family, the people that are important.
But anyway, y'all, so yeah, that's the Yamaha Hs5, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's probably hard to compare through camera versus audio for audio or in person or something. But anyway, yeah, man, that's it. These are the M audios right here. Alright, this is what the side looks like. And this is what the back looks like. As you can see, that's where your wires are going in to actually give out the sound for when you're plugging into your interface. This port right here, this little port right there, that's where the actual jack goes in. The microphone jack, I believe it was. Yeah, you see the different little switches it has. Acoustic space, I hope that's clear enough for you guys. The volume for how loud you want the speaker actually turned up. The power button to actually turn the speaker on, and that's the actual where you plug the actual plug in to actually give the speaker power. And then that AC select thing, I never knew what that was. I never even messed with it. It worked just fine without me messing with it. I don't know, maybe that's a reset button or something, but yeah, yeah, so this is the M audio speaker. Yep. So then I had to come back. To be honest, I never knew what that little dot is. I wouldn't consider it to be like no tweeter or nothing. It don't really give out no real sound. And then there's the actual speaker. And they would have all that noise going on when I'm doing this video, but hey, it's okay. Okay, see that little circular thing right there? That actually glows when you plug these up. These are the Yamaha Hs5s. And see, they actually have a tweeter at the top that gives it a higher quality of sound versus M audio, because M audios are bass simulated. But anyway, so to give y'all a better glimpse of the front, this is what it looks like from the front. And this is the side of it. Now this is the back of it. I'll zoom in a little bit like I did with the M audios. So as you can see, there it is, Yamaha. You got the model number, well, that's not that clear, H5, all right. Same thing, basically. It has the lever to let you know how loud you want the speaker. These are pretty good halfway, but you can just turn up the rest of the sound with your interface. Let's see, so, all right, now, and it's pretty much same little setup, you know, to a certain extent. Except it has a little more, see, I said room control and high trim. I never played with neither one of those. I kept them the way they are, and it sounds great like that. Maybe I should research and find out what those things actually do, but yeah, so then you go down and same thing, on and off switch, AC in to put the power cord in, and yeah, that's basically the basis of the difference between the back of both of these speakers. Anyway, so like I said, I appreciate y'all. We'll definitely be back, you know, much more coming soon. Stay tuned. We out of here.